That's when I went into what I call the abyss. That's when the weight, the financial risk, my age, I had a willing partner that was waiting because he knew that I wasn't going to start until after 2 years. But I had this 18-month window where I was starting to fret and think a lot about, well, what if all these great customers that I thought I could convince to come over to ProServ gave me a pat on the back and said, you were great, but you were at C.H. Robinson and we really liked them. And sorry, Brian,
And this, you think, was triggered by the stress related to this transition?
100%. Because I was starting to stare into that abyss and starting to think about what if ProServ doesn't go anywhere? What if we fail? 90% of small businesses fail.
Absolutely.
I was being practical. I was being objective. And in my own mind, I was starting to think, well, then you've what? You've bankrupted your family. You're going to have to crawl back to C.H. Robinson or some other big broker. And it's a really grim reality. So I was staring into what I call the abyss. I wasn't getting any sleep. So the third night of insomnia, and so the way it works, and I think if you Googled it, the medical definition, the more tired you get, the harder it is to get to sleep. It's a real oxymoron. It's not a good thing. So my wife, on the third morning, we were sitting down having coffee, and she goes, what are you doing? She goes, in the near term, I've got a cure for your insomnia. There's this wonderful hot yoga studio 2 miles from the house, and we're going to start going together at 6 p.m. And it's 104 degrees, and it's 90 minutes. And when you can't do the poses, which you're not going to be able to do more than half of them, you're going to have to sit there and breathe and not disrupt the class. And then we're going to go there 4 nights a week. And I promise you'll sleep. Well, she was so right. I was both physically exhausted, but mentally cleansed. Like if there's, I can't really describe it. It had such a beneficial effect that I would go home and I'd shower and I'd eat a little bit. And at 9 o'clock, I'd hit the rack and I'd sleep 8 hours rock solid. Oh, it changed my life. It saved me from the insomnia and from the stress because it allowed me to process. I still thought about the abyss. Of course I did. It didn't reprogram my brain, but it did something to me physically and emotionally that allowed me to sleep. So it's all about breathing and stretching and concentration. And, as we all get older, I'm 60, I'll be 62 next week. We're all contracting. We're getting tighter and we're getting less flexible. So it goes against that. It increases your flexibility. And I think the breathing, which is required, the concentrated effort to breathe correctly, breathe through your nose, the yoga benefit, I don't know how else to describe it other than it's just a cleansing, it's an incredible feeling.